Hello, it's Jonas here. So I managed to hit Legend this month with Zoolock. And it's more of a hybrid Lucky Zoolock with more mid-range minions. With less Luckies than you might see in most Zoolock decks these days. So we go through a couple of the last games I played to get to Legend. And then I have a deck talk at the end going through my card choices for the deck. Enjoy! Alright, we're playing our own Zoolock deck, and
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin.
we're currently at rank 1,
Be mine.
so let us do our best and play some good games. Do we keep a Neverset Thrasher against Hunter? We need a 1-drop. I think it's greedy to keep it. Even though it could be a really good turn. I'm going to throw it away. My first instinct would be to keep one. Okay, it's not the best hand. But it wouldn't have mattered too much. We kept that. So we had to play this on 2. That's not ideal. Okay, so if they don't kill this, we can play that and buff that up. So we'll do this. Companion? Or Eagle Horn? That one, okay. Okay, so I think we still go with the same plan, right? We play the Sidekick, we get the Evil Genius out. Of course this dies, this eats up the next Desert Load. The Lotus Desert Spear charge.
Hey, I got you guys.
So let's go with this, see what we get. Okay, that's pretty good. Rush Lackey's nice. Okay. This is a little bit concerning, because how are we ever going to get this out? We need to activate it for it. I'm worried by the time we get to turn 6 to activate the hero power, we are not in a good spot. So we could do this, but we could actually just play this out by itself. And then trade. And then Witchy Lackey? Is that really the thing? Because I can't see us doing this, eating this, and then this. I think we actually play this out. And then we do this. Not bad. That survives some Desert Spear. But they... Oh, the Zephyrus. They have the Zephyrus now. Okay, so... Oh, this is annoying. I need this, Vulture. We might not be able to use it. Let's see if... this is a bit tricky.
So many possibilities.
I think Zephyrus will come down. We'll try to come down, and then... What do they play? I think that we can clear the board with the 3 mana they would have. So let's go Life Drinker. And we try and go for this next turn. Take the value trade. I also considered this, but I don't think that's good because Void Walker would just die to the damage. Okay. Okay, that is a little bit concerning. We didn't have a good start. So, we need to make the best use of this. We're definitely trying to get this out with the hero power, but what do we do with these secrets? We could try and pop this if it's a freezing trap, and it would be pretty useful. If it's a snake trap, it's kind of difficult. We're not going face here. That's a waste of resources. So let's go with this. It's not snake trap and it's not freezing trap. So it could be snipe still. Oh, it is snipe. Okay. Well, that's annoying. We had to go with this plan though. Wow! Okay. And I guess we hit here. So that way this trades as well. He trades. I mean, maybe we didn't have to hit. It could just might as well be explosive. Oh, there's the kill command on the Volterra. Definitely a high priority target for them to remove. The value trade here. Oh god. Is that Roy's snake trap now? Oof. So our plan is to play this and this. Actually, no. Wait a minute. If we attack, it's a snake trap.
So many possibilities.
What if it's a freezing trap? One of them's probably rat trap. I think we just go with this. I don't think I can afford to pop the snake trap first.
So many possibilities.
But if it's not snipe anymore. Yeah, snake trap. Rip. Alright, well I guess we get the value out of here. Yeah, I couldn't afford to pop the snake. I think it's too risky to pop the snake trap. So there's still explosive trap here, which I still need to deal with. Most likely. Okay, so that means he trades those in. Oh, that's annoying. That's actually pretty good. So there's also... So we can tap here. We'll tap first. Oh, there's also pressure plate. Pressure plate's a thing. Let's attack first. Okay. I don't want to trigger rat trap, so we'll just play these two. I was thinking of playing the Soulfire, but we don't need to. Oh, actually, he's gonna clear the Sea Giant because the second least beast. That's my bad. I guess we had to do that, right? So he's gonna clear the Sea Giant, or he's gonna try and value trade. No, he has to clear the Sea Giant. Okay, that means we win. We win. Nice. Wow, that was actually kind of tricky. At some point. I was starting to get a little bit tricky. I mean, we might have taken too much risk popping that snake trap beforehand. But Quicksand Elemental is so clutch. We kept it. We knew we had to keep it, right? So, 2 more. But I guess we just keep playing. Yeah. Alright. So I wouldn't consider this deck like a... It's kind of budget. It's kind of a budget deck.
You asked for it.
You still got epics though. I'd say Disease Vulture is probably, and Sea Giant are probably the 2 most important. Okay, let's look forward to Mulligan. Do we keep this? Against Mage. It's kind of weird. I have been punished before by just playing this by itself and not getting enough tempo. We are going first. What's the chance we could get something better? I don't know. Okay, we'll try this. Okay, so double Quicksand. I feel like we need to keep one. Oh, okay, we got Voidwalker, so we don't have to play the Sidekick. So, still play this out. Oh, okay, this is actually a really good curve. Play one of these out. Turn 2, Zephyrus Backstab, maybe. Ray of Frost, double Ray of Frost, okay. Okay, not bad. Why are they coining? Oh no. That's really Zephyrus? Oh, Mana Cyclone. Oops, of course it's Mana Cyclone. Okay. This doesn't do anything. Because we just hit. So I guess we just play this. I don't know. They can ping it next turn. And then I won't have a good way to trade it. Otherwise I could play the second one. And just... I really want to play this, but I don't think we... I'm just gonna go for this far. For wider boards. But then it's worse versus Flame Ward, isn't it? A lot worse versus Flame Ward. Alright.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Job done.
Okay, missiles. Okay. So it looks pretty quiet. Just trade that in.
These stones shall break.
So... Oh god, is that really Flame Ward? Okay. Okay, well, I guess we just test it.
As you command.
Let's do it this one.
Hey,
Okay, it's Ice Barrier. So we want to play... What do we want to play here? Let's look for Lackey. Okay. I think this is pretty good. I don't think the Hellfire's what we're looking for.
As you command.
We might be overextending a little bit. It's turn 5. Only until turn 6. Okay, fair enough. Average result, I think. We lose quite a bit of damage on the board. Okay, so let's just tap. Play this one. This one doesn't die to Blizzard. Reno clears all but 1 health. That's a little bit concerning. Actually, it's not Reno. What I think it's Highlander. It's not Reno. Cyclone Mage. Cyclone Mage, okay? Okay. So that's the second part of the second Ray of Frost now. That looks like a Blizzard to me. Definitely looks like a Blizzard to me. Oh wow. I guess we go for it. Because even if they flame strike, it's not enough. Do we ever silence this? No, we don't silence that. We just draw cards. I don't want to play this. I don't need to play this yet. I don't think so. Yeah, let's go. Nice, extra cards. There we go. That was pretty obvious. So this survives. What are they setting up for? Are they setting up for Flame Strike? That's the question. Do we need a Spellbreaker one of our own minions to push damage? I don't think we played this. We don't play this into the second Flame Strike, but if we can get enough damage, we might be in a good spot.
My dragon be hungry.
That is pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. I think it's either that or we try and push damage. Oh man, do I get the Sea Giant out or the Spellbreaker out? If we get this out, I think I had to play the Sea Giant. Nothing else. This way, the board doesn't die to Flame Strike. If it's Blizzard, then we still don't win. I think I played too safely. I could have pushed with the Spellbreaker. Unfreeze one of my minions. Okay. Oh, that's fine. So that's 17. We have 7, 8, 15. Okay, that means we win if they don't do anything. Oh wait, mirror image. Fuck. Ah. No, that's bad. Okay. Okay, that's less than ideal. That is less than ideal. So how are we gonna deal with this? We're gonna play this. We played too safely, I think. We do this. We hit here. That tells me they don't have a board clear. I think. I'm pretty sure they don't have a board clear now. How do we get through this? So I want to Shadow Bolt this, maybe silence this. I can't do both. Ah, shit. That's too full. The board's too full. I guess. I gotta kill the Cadgo though. If we don't kill the Cadgo, we're in trouble. I'll just play this out. We don't get the trigger from this, but okay. This is very difficult for them. They need a freeze. Sea Giant into Conjures. Please don't be taunt. Oh wow. Oh no! That is not good. Oh wait, we can do this. Oh shit, I lost my Spellbreaker. That's a huge problem. Oh, I might have just lost. I hope I... We need a life drinker here. Oh, I could have tapped. No, I can't tap at this point, right? I lost the CGI, but I think that's okay. If we lose this game, it's because I didn't push that turn. Or we were like 4 damage off lethal or something. What could they use to kill us? Frostbolt. Doesn't quite do it. Otherwise this board is just difficult. Oh, they could Frost Nova, right? But they didn't. They would have picked it already. Okay, yeah. Thank God. Oh shit. They still have a chance. They still have a chance here. I don't think they got it. So even if this spawns a taunt, we're still fine. Trade is good. Trade is good. That was a pretty big swing turn. Also, oh no, they're gonna conch. They're gonna conch, yeah. Oh my god. Wow. Final boss. Final boss.
Gul'dan versus Rexa.
Alright.
The hunt begins.
I think they're pretty good against hunters.
Shall be mine.
They're actually pretty good against hunters. On the coin, I consider keeping this. We'll keep it. Wow. Well, we can't really activate it if we coin these out. So you want to take damage on your turn. Obviously not keeping this to activate it. This is like the best turn 1 play. Because we have Evil Genius now, I guess we'll coin this out. Oh, the bomb. It's a mech hunter. Oh man, that's actually pretty good. That's less than ideal. Shit. Oh crap. The bomb toss is pretty good.
As you command.
Do I need to go face? This could be a face race.
As you command.
No, I should have traded. God. Now I think about it, I should have traded. I've made the mistake before. Because they magnetize it, it's gonna have 1 more health now because I didn't trade. Fuck. No. Okay. I just hope they don't have magnetize the Venomizer on it. Oh god. Looks like they're looking. Oh wow. Alright. So the only way I can see us coming back, we need to get to turn 4-5 with the power turns. For now, what do we do? This is a 3-4. That's not bad. This transforms into that. It's not likely to get any better, so I guess we just go with this. This also deals pretty well with Replicating Menace if he happens to magnetize onto it. Okay. Zero Mana Mekaru. Oh crap. Alright, so it's less than ideal. I guess do we keep this? Seems really crucial if we keep it. So we definitely trade. I want to trade this. War gear is just very bad for us, regardless. But I guess if we play this, he's forced to trade. There's also Ziliax as well, which I'd rather not die to. So let's just do this. We kill this, get the spider bomb out of the way, heal back up a little bit, and hope they don't have war gear. Ziliax is not as bad, but still kind of annoying. Alright, so now, time for the power turn here. So this probably dies. Nice. Okay. So, did they try to kill that? Question is, they might just magnetize that and make it even bigger.
What is my purpose?
Oh wait, what is this? Cybertech? Okay. That's a bit weird. Wow, okay, this could be pretty good. Let's do this then. Oh, I should have considered this option as well. But I guess it's fine. It's worse if they manage to wow! Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. So then we go... Oh, and the bombs also help my synergies. Wow! We did it! The bombs also help the synergies of the disease vulture. Oh my god. Legend. Again, this is the third time. It's been a few months though. This Zoolock deck is so powerful. Like, Disease Vulture, of course, is a huge power epic, but you've got so many other pieces that help. And this is not like a... I haven't seen this deck list at all anywhere on HS Replay. The only use of Quicksand Elemental I've seen was in a Highlander Zoo deck with the Zephyrus. I think this card's really good, it's just underutilized. So this is the deck we had on the final push to Legend. But along the way we did make some changes to it. If we go back to our Zoolock. So what I had at the start was something like... We had an Imp Bombing, which is not really... where is it? Which is not really a good card. I just wanted to try because it was a new card from the expansion. It did help me win a few games, like just killing off one of the Warriors' Tomb Wardens to be able to push damage, which is very clutch. And they'll buff Tomb Wardens. And this deck does put out enough attack on the board to be able to deal with, to get through like what are they called, like the 6-8, 6-10 Tomb Wardens which are buffed. So useful, but there are other options. So then I also had my own special Mojo Master Z in the deck, which also helped with Warriors. I would play this on turn 7 quite a few times to basically prevent them from playing that Tomb Warden, and a couple of games it has proven critical. They delay the Tomb Wardens by like 2 turns, and very good. This deck against other matchups, you see like Mage. If Mage doesn't get a really good start with removal or just playing out their minions, then you win. I've seen Mages still play Pocket Galaxy on turn 5 when I have a board. And I don't know if that was the only option to play Galaxy on turn 5, but that lost in the game because of the tempo swing, the tempo pressure I was able to put out. So the rest of this deck, we've got the Beaming Sidekick. I think it's a pretty underutilized card. It's seen in some Zoolock decks, but not like the traditional Lackey Zoolock decks. This is just really powerful. New common from Saviors of Uldum. Give a friendly minion +2 health, so you're basically getting 1/4 stats on the board. 4 health of stats on the board with this minion. So very, very useful for keeping your minions alive. Then the Crystallizer. This is basically just a 1/3. You run it as a 1/3, but it also has additional synergy because it deals damage to your hero, and well, Disease Vulture synergizes with anything that damages your hero. So get to that. Flame Imp, classic 1-drop, like staple in any sort of Zoolock deck since forever. Like it's a 1 mana 3/2. You're basically paying, it's 2 mana worth of stats, but you're paying 3 life for it. It's a huge. It's just huge threat on turn 1, high tempo. You can hardly justify not running that, and it's a common, and it's a demon. And we've got 2 Soulfires. I did experiment taking out 1 Soulfire. 2 Soulfires is really nice because you get the consistency of being able to draw the extra 4 damage you need. The discard is kind of annoying, yes, sometimes you discard the wrong card, but it's worth 4 damage there for the extra face damage you might need. 2 Voidwalkers, yep. Strong stats, 1 mana taunt. Staple like Flame Imp. Direwolf Alpha. There are the 2 mana options that you see in Zoolock lists, like Knife Juggler. But this is better with lots of small minions, like you get a Scarab Egg. You destroy this with Evil Genius. You get 3 1/1 Scarabs that triggers 3 Knife Jugglers, but we're not running that sort of deck. We're running a bit more of a bigger minion, mid-range minion deck. So Direwolf Alpha is very good. Well, you're getting 2/2 and an extra 2 attack on each side of it, so it's 4 attack worth. Classic staple. Definitely great here. Evil Cable Rat. I only put 1 copy of this in the deck. I think 2 copies is too much for this. Trying to temper out with big minions. Because the 1/1 is a little bit slow. It's still able to trade up with some things, but we just needed that extra lackey, right? Lackey generation, just so that we don't get stumped trying to not having enough lackeys to activate things. So this is Evil Cable Rat right there. There's the Evil Genius. Very powerful. Staple common from Rise of Shadows. Sometimes it's a bit awkward to use. I do not want to use this on a Flame Imp very often. If you can use it on a Voidwalker that's taking some damage, that's pretty good. So you get the 2/2 on the board, and then next turn, or just if you have any spare mana, you get the 2 lackeys to use. Lackeys are very powerful and versatile, so just a bit of extra lackey generation there. Quicksand Elemental. Yeah, I think this is a sleeper. I don't think people realize how crazy this card can be in just, especially against other board-based decks, opponents you're facing. You get this, it's a 3/2, right? You can 2 mana 3/2, basically River Crocolisk. and not Ripcockless, the Bloodfen Raptor. It's basically a Bloodfen Raptor on an empty board. But additionally, you get the Battle Cry. And being able to set your opponent's 2 attack minions to 0 and trading in for free with keeping your minions healthy helps a lot and snowballs more over the coming turns. I think this card is underrated. I don't know why you wouldn't run this. So you got Evil Recruiter. This is also really crazy, but I only have 1 copy of this in the deck because it requires a lackey. I feel like even with 1 copy sometimes you don't even have a lackey to have in hand, or you can't afford to save it in your hand for too long. So you have to play all your lackeys beforehand. But it is still a 3 mana 3/3 by itself. That is sometimes enough to put pressure. But if you do get the lackey, you get a 3 mana 8/8, which is crazy. Crazy swing turn. Doesn't happen that often, but can often seal out the game. If they're like that, the 5/5 demon can be enough. It avoids flame strike, that sort of thing. So while it's really powerful, it's also kind of balanced because you still can deal with it depending on the deck you're playing. Just have to know that they will have an Evil Recruiter in your deck. If you just don't prepare for them having this in the deck, you can easily lose. That's the thing. Very swingy card. And we've got the Magic Carpet. I had 0 Magic Carpets from Rise of Shadows. So when these new cards came out, I decided to craft one as a compromise. If you have more lackeys or more 1-cost minions, like you could go all in with the stuff with Abusive Sergeant, which I did try in this deck. Ardent Squires and other 1-drops. Then 2 Magic Carpets, maybe more worth it, but because it's a 1/6, it's not that aggressively started. I decided 1 copy was more than enough. I mean, I guess you do lose a little bit of consistency if you need the rush action from all your minions, but that's assuming you have a bunch of 1-cost minions already, like to play on the same turn you play Magic Carpet. And usually when I play this, I get a small trickle of 1-drops, maybe 1 a turn with the light tap. So it's not really enough to justify running 2 of these Magic Carpets, I feel. And we got the 2 Power Duo from Uldum. I think these are really powerful, but they are needed to help keep Zoolock relevant in situations because there are so many powerful stat-based cards. So you got the 3 mana 4/5. This is often very difficult for your opponent to deal with straight away, especially if they don't have much of a board and you trade into it and you don't allow them to deal 5 damage to this very easily. I mean, I guess rogues can still get rid of it with like a Eviscerate or a Vendetta, but you play this on turn 3, or you play this on like turn 5 or 6 with some other minions, it just snowballs your board more, the pressure that you might need. And don't be afraid to lose your life total over this. I've had couple games, I just literally get myself down to 2 or 1 HP attacking with this 3 or 4 times in the game, but it's just enough to win. Definitely powerful. It's a common. So now we've got the Disease Vulture. This really puts synergy just a little bit of to that next level, which I feel helps a lot. Disease Vulture. So it's a 4 mana 3/5, which is okay stats. Chill when you have these 4/5 stats. It's also a beast, which sometimes matters. But say you have played this 5 mana with a Crystallizer or Flame Imp. That's a lot. You get like what? You get a 3-drop. 3-drops average like a 3/3 or 2/3. That's a lot of stats on the board. You try and get this in your hand. You can mulligan. Yeah, I did mulligan this away when we didn't have the 1-drops because 1-drops are so important. But if you can get this power play, you're in a good spot. It's not a guaranteed win though. but you're in a very good spot if you have these two. We've got the Life Drinker. I haven't seen too many decks with this. I mean, it's too many like recent Zoolock decks with this. It has popped up in Zoolock decks in the past. Because you're taking so much damage from your disease vultures, and not from your thrashers, your flame imps, and everything, you might run out of life. So yeah, this helps. This definitely helps. And it's also, and more importantly, it's extra reach damage. It adds up with the Soulfires. It's 4 plus 7 in a single turn if you happen to have one of each. That's enough to close out games. And then we've got Leroy Jenkins. I have seen decklists don't run this at all. The more lackey based Zoolock decks, I still think it's pretty damn solid in this deck. Because you have the combo with Leroy Jenkins and Soulfire for 10, just to close out the game on that turn. That's very powerful there. And then Zihi, we talked about Zihi. I would take it out, and then put in Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker is usually better against Priests, because they have all the... They have their the combo Priest with the combos of Divine Spirit and Fire. They buff a minion really big, you Spellbreak it down, and you just trade in, and you get a huge advantage. Also, Reborn minions help. This is good against Reborn minions. The Embalming is not as good against Reborn minions, so this definitely helps. Just the one copy is enough, because you don't want your deck to be too slow. And then we got the 2 Sea Giants, classic epic from... Yeah, classic stable epic. You might not be able to get this out for such a cheap price, because our deck is more mid-range focused than a traditional lackey based deck. But just being able to get these one or two of these out, and your opponent having no answer, can just put so much pressure that you end the game in the next couple of turns. So Zoolock hasn't changed too much in its overall goal, but I do like the new tools that they have in Saviors of Uldum. So if we go back, I'll just copy the deck list that we got for the final version. Oh, I forgot about Grim Rally. So I did put in Grim Rally, right? I didn't have Grim Rally at the start, which was fine. You don't need it, but it is like a... Ever since it was introduced in Roster Constant Rumble, it's been like a staple. But I personally didn't have a single copy, so I only crafted it now, 1 copy. And I think 1 copy is enough in this sort of deck. It provides extra reach damage, like you compare it to Soulfire, right? If you have 4 minions on the board, you attack with a minion, you sacrifice it, you get another like 3 extra damage spread across your minions. Also more resilient versus like board clears or shamans. What's it called? The Sandstorm Elemental. If your minions have 1 health and then you Grim Rally them up to 2 health, then they can't deal with that. And there's a rundown of the deck. So now I guess I will go back to playing some Highlander Hunter and Highlander Mage decks, eh? For fun, that is. But yes. There we go, there's Zoolock, Legend. I wonder how far this can actually go though. Into Legend. I'm not sure.